you expressed how you wanted to see how we store all the food that we bought. And I thought, wow, that's a good idea. So thank you guys very much to all of you guys that just wanted to know how do we store our food. And it's a really good question, because I probably would want to know the same thing if it was someone else that I was watching that had a huge grocery haul as big as ours. So without any more waiting, let's go see how we store this food, you guys. Okay, so we do have an upright deep freezer in the garage. That is where I normally store the majority of all of our food. But for the most part, I don't really store a lot of stuff in here. I'm so used to storing mostly all of our items in the garage freezer. But since we kind of bought a little bit of extra stuff during this haul because of the pandemic that's going on, I really had to utilize this freezer more than I normally would have. So come on, let's see how we do this. So, oh, and my butter. So normally in this freezer, I store, there's my butter, there's more butter here, there's ice cream. And see, like I said, like normally on the top shelf, I keep like our frozen vegetables, blueberries, there's the waffles, there's just all kind of stuff in here, just so you guys can see. There's fish sticks. You can't see back there, but those roasts that I showed you guys that I bought, y'all, I actually thought there was only 2 roasts in that pack. There were 3 tri-tip roasts in that pack. I was jumping for joy. When I opened that pack, I said, oh, honey, there's 3 roasts in here. So that was awesome. I was super excited about 3 roasts came in there because I wasn't expecting 3. Oh, then there's more ice cream. There's the monkey bread back here, because as you can see, this freezer really doesn't hold a lot of stuff, and I don't really like having to dig. I really like having all of my stuff visible so that I can see what I got and grab what I need. So I think that's another reason why I don't like to use this freezer as often, because I don't like different stuff in back of each other. It's okay if what's in back of it is the exact same item. I'm okay with that. But I like it to just be able to open up my freezer and see, okay, everything that I have. And then there's a drawer down here. I put the 2 chickens are down there. There's some more carne asada meat from when my husband made the carne asada fries. And I don't even know what else is in there. Oh, some smoked turkey for when I make my greens. And then in the refrigerator. Now, this is a few days later, so some of the items might be a little bit lower than it was when we first went to the grocery store. So here's the eggs that we bought, the yogurt, celery juice, there's the orange juice back there, and the almond milk, more grapes, strawberries, sour cream in here, tortillas. Here's our, now usually this drawer, I keep the cheeses, kids' lunch meat, and any type of bell peppers or onions. And when we open up bacon, if we don't use all of the bacon when we fry it for breakfast, I usually keep that stuff in the top drawer. Oh yeah, and then there's the cheese. It's pretty heavy. And the bottom drawer is usually strictly just for our fruits. Apples, oranges, pears, those type of fruits. Not so much, I don't put the strawberries or the grapes or anything in there. And then on the door, just, you know, your average daily condiments. And that's where we store that. Now we're gonna go over to the pantry. And right here in the kitchen, underneath our desk, is where we keep all of our bottled water. Okay, so here's the pantry. Now, in my opinion, y'all, I feel like they could have had this pantry a whole lot bigger than what it is. But that's what I got when we bought the house. So anyway, here's the pantry. So usually up top in this corner back here, I usually keep all our sandwich bags, freezer bags, foil, parchment paper. That's just the overstock. I have a drawer where I keep what we use daily in a drawer in the kitchen. Then there's the kids' seaweed. That's where I keep my flour, sugar, Those are plastic forks, and here's all the other stuff that we bought and how I keep it in the pantry. You guys, hope you guys can see. And then we also have stuff down here. And I try to do as best as I can with the space that I have. So back there we have stuff. I have stuff down there. That's a bag of brown rice back there. Then we have all of this stuff on the floor. There's also stuff. There's more cereal. There's also stuff back here and down there. There's stuff. There's a tomato sauce back there. So I pretty much know what all is in the pantry. So here's another quick look how we store everything. Okay, and right here is where I'm storing the 50-pound bag of rice because I really don't have anywhere else to put it. Okay, so that's everything in the pantry, and I try to do the best that I can in there. I think for the most part it's not too bad. But anyway, now let's go on over to another spot because I got another stash, y'all. And we're in my laundry room. There's a lot of cabinet space in here, so I store a lot of snacks in here just because I have the extra space. So I'm going to show you guys where we store all of our toilet tissue since that was a part of our haul. So this is where we keep all the tissue. I keep alcohol, the hand sanitizer, soap back there, but for the most part, this is where we always keep tissue. And down here is where we have more snacks, y'all. So there's more snacks in here for the kids. For the most part, this is where I keep the granola bars, fruit snacks, stuff like that. This is mainly, yeah, just like fruit snacks and granola bars and things like that normally go in here. And then, and here's where we keep all the extra drinks. There's the Izzy's, the bottled water that I drink, the kids' chips, and the kids' Gatorades are normally where we keep all this, is where we keep it here. Now we're going out to the garage so you can see the deep freezer. So we are out here in the garage, and this is where we have our deep freezer at, and this is where all the food is, all of our freezer food is mostly here. Okay, you guys, so on the door of the freezer, this is mainly where we keep all of our bacon, our sausages, hot links, hot dogs. This is normally where we keep all that stuff at. Lunch meat, there's burritos. There was just a few left in the box, so just to get rid of that empty box and make more room, we just threw the extra ones right there on the door. Now inside of the freezer we have, there's usually the ground turkey is kept up there. We have chicken. These are some wontons, broccoli. There's more pizzas, more chicken, fish, meatballs. There's our burgers here. There's another half a bag of burgers. There's the beans and rice, more fish. There's chicken nuggets. Now, normally down here is where I store all the kids, like waffles and stuff like that. These are my husband's breakfast sandwiches that he takes for work. And then this is another box of, see, normally I like to put it like that. And that's another box of burritos. And this is, that, my friends, is everything. That's how we store all of our stuff. It's a lot of work. Normally when we come home and since I video, I have the kids bring everything into the house and set it on the table, and then I organize it according to each store. And then after I video everything that I got from that particular store, then I tell the kids, okay, they can come in the hat, and then they can start putting it up. So that's how our day of grocery haul, that's how our day of grocery shopping usually goes. It's a pretty busy day for us and tiring for mama, but it's all worth it just to see the smiles on the kids' face when we come home with all their treats and snacks and things like that that they like to eat. So I think I'm going to go on and end the video here. I want you guys to know that I appreciate each and every one of you, all of you that have taken the time to watch our videos, leave comments, those of you that have sent out blessings and prayers and have encouraged us to stay safe during this time. I want to say a big thank you from the Bridgeforth family. We really do truly love you guys, and remember, stay safe, and you are fearfully and wonderfully made, and everything else the Word of God says you are. Have a blessed day, you guys. Bye.